Yes, so please recite this verse after me. Yasyanke Shiradhaya
यस्यांके शिर
यस्यांके
आदाय
Loka Swapiti Nirvitaha
लोका
शिराः
स्वाप्तिर्वितः
Swayam Dharmam Adharmam Va
स्वयं धर्मम् अधर्मं वा
Nahi Veda Yatha Pashu
न हि वेद यथा पशुः
Katham Nyarpitatmanam
सकर्तव्यापार्थं
Vita Maitra Machetanam
हितमित्रम् अचेतनां
Vistrambhaniyo Bhutanam
विस्मरणीयो भूतानां
Agrino Dogdumarhati.
सक्रेनो दोग्धुम् अर्हति.
Yes, Umangkru, translation.
Translation: people in general are not very advanced in knowledge by which to discriminate between religion and irreligion. The innocent, unenlightened citizen is like an ignorant animal, sleeping in peace with its head on the lap of its master, faithfully believing in the master's protection. If a leader is actually kind-hearted and deserve to be the part of our living entity's faith, how can he punish or kill a foolish person who has fully surrendered in good faith and friendship?
Yeah, so this is the verse spoken by Vishnu Dutas to Yamdutas. Basically, Vishnu Dutas. So the scene is Ajamila is this particular scene which I had shown in the initially. You must have seen. Of course, that was Ajamila's fall down. So basically, the I'll just show you only that it will give more clear idea. Yeah, so this picture you can see Ajamila, he is now 88 years old. 88 years have passed away, and he is now when the death comes. So the soul of Ajamila, he was carried by Yamdutas and Vishnudutas both. Yamdutas were trying to snatch him, and then Vishnudutas said that no, you cannot take. And basically the little inside the body, and we see the discussion is going on. So the entire first chapter was discussion between Yamdutas and Vishnudutas. So Vishnudutas challenge Yamdutas that how do you know what is punishment and how which person is to be punished, and then Yamdutas tell that, and after telling their part, they tell actually Yamdutas could see only the external part of situation of Ajamila. They did not know that internally he has not purified. Even though he committed so many sinful activities, but all those were external. And now he, because he has become devotee, has started chanting the holy name, he has already purified thoroughly, and all his sinful activities are nullified. So that Yamdutas could not see. So that's how they are saying that people in general are not very advanced in knowledge, by which, and they are not able to discriminate between religion and irreligion. And not only the people, but main thing is the leader, because yeah, Vishnu Yamdutas are supposed to be punishing the people, the right people, and not the sorry wrong. They are only punishing a sinless person. So they are asking Vishnu Dutas are asking question: if a leader is actually kind-hearted and deserves to be the object of a living entity's faith, then how can he punish or kill a foolish person who has fully surrendered in good faith and friendship? Just imagine you consider someone very nicely treat him, and suddenly you find that that person only is killing you, or he is the most dangerous enemy. Then what will be your situation? So that's what Vishnu Dutas are saying, that the person who are supposed to protect, they are only killing. So what will happen to the world? Yes, Mohit Pro, can you read? Perfect.
Yes, boss. The Sanskrit word Vishwatagata refers to one who breaks faith or causes a breach of trust. The mass of people should always feel security because of the government's protection. Therefore, how regrettable it is for the government itself to cause a breach of trust and put the citizens in difficulty for political reasons. We actually saw during the partition days in India that although Hindus and Muslims were living together peacefully, manipulation by politicians suddenly aroused feeling of hatred between them, and thus the Hindus and Muslims killed one another over politics. This is a sign of Kali Yuga. In this age, animals are kept nicely sheltered, completely confident that their masters will protect them. But unfortunately, as soon as the animals are fed, they are immediately sent for slaughter. Such cruelty is condemned by Vaishnavas like the Vishnudutas. Indeed, the hellish conditions already described await the sinful man responsible for such suffering. One who betrays the confidence of a living entity who takes shelter of him in good faith, whether that living entity be a human being or an animal, is extremely sinful.
Yeah.
Because such
So in this, one who betrays the confidence of a living entity who takes shelter of him in good faith. So whether that living entity be a human being or animal. So here one Prabhupada is giving the example of a master who says that I will protect these animals, and unfortunately as soon as the animal become fat, they are immediately sent for slaughter. So this is very, so this is what actually in Kali Yuga the things are going on in this way. So the master, he takes many animals, he feeds them very nicely. It seems that the master is so kind, nicely he is giving so many wonderful eatables, and so the animals they are very surrendered to him. They think that, oh, he is our protector, he is giving so much to us. And suddenly one day when they become very plumpy and fat, he sells them, he weighs them in one place and another. And the animals are innocent, they don't even know that why he is weighing us. He doesn't know that every day he is, suppose like some people also, they keep checking their weight, how much it is, today it is how much, tomorrow, so like that. So here also the animal's weight is checking. They said, okay, maybe the the this person is master is caring for us so much. But then suddenly one day they find that the master is giving, he takes the money from someone and he gives that animal. And then he understand, oh, this master is not a real master, he is actually cruel, he has sold me. And the person will purchase this animal, cut it, and then that's it, and the death has come for this animal. So this is how we see that people are so cruel that for their own selfish agenda they can do anything. So I also, there is many such things happen. Even there is a family, they had got a daughter in their home, and they very nicely taking care of the daughter. At one opportune moment when they were in need of money, they actually sold the daughter itself, sold the daughter to some other man, and they took the money. So initially the daughter was thinking, oh, these are my father, these are my mother, and the relation was in that way. But then eventually it was found that suddenly she sees that the person who is supposed to protect, that person is only handing her over to somebody unknown. And she understood, oh, these are not my mother father, these are the cruel people who are just trying to make some business out of me. So this is how the exploitation has become very very rampant in Kali Yuga. So this is what Prabhupada is mentioning also. Even Prabhupada is mentioning about Hindus and Muslims. Initially they were living peacefully together. There was no caste only. Hindu Muslim is created by people only. So basically politics. Politics means, Prahlad Maharaj says in the section of when he goes to that school, no, he said, I don't like politics. Why he doesn't like politics? Anyone knows the reason? He says there, this particular reason. Yes, why doesn't Prahlad Maharaj like politics? No one?
Ji, can you please repeat the question once?
Why Prahlad Maharaj does not like politics? He says in that particular in that section, he says that I don't like politics because dash and dash.
Actually, I joined late, so I have not read it yet.
No, no, this question is not related to the session. This is about, okay, I will just actually basically Prahlad Maharaj says that I don't like politics because it teaches people to consider someone as friend and someone else as enemy. That is what is politics, no? That's why I said I don't like politics, because I don't want to distinguish between these are my friends and these are my enemies. So basically, there are two parties that I don't want. So politics does that, and that's what Prabhupada is mentioning here, that Hindu Muslim. So initially they were together, but because of this politics, what happened is the hatred came in between Hindus and Muslims. So that is what is politics. It teaches one that you be friend to someone and you be enemy to someone. So it teaches like that. But our spiritual culture, it teaches everyone is a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord, and our way we don't have any enmity with anyone. Okay, so this is over. Yes, Mohit, you can continue. This one who betrays. Okay, this is also over. Yeah, because such betrayals from this point.
Because such betrayals now go unpunished by the government, all of human society is terribly contaminated. The people of this age are therefore described as Manda Sumanda Matyo Manda Bhagya Hi Upadritya. As a consequence of such sinfulness, men are condemned, their intelligence is unclear, they are unfortunate, and therefore they are always disturbed by many problems. This is their situation in this life, and after that, they are punished in hellish conditions.
Yeah, so those who do such kind of betrayals, they are actually punished. This life also and next life also, both the lives. Next verse. Ayam hi krita nirvesho
अयं हि
Ayam
निर्देशो
janma koti am hasam api
जन्मकोटि अहं ताम् अपि
yad vyajahar vivasho
यद्व्याविवसो
nama swastyayanam hare.
नाम स्वस्तायनं हरे
Yes, Amarnath Prabhu, translation.
Hare Krishna, Krishna. Ajamila has already atoned for all his sinful actions. Indeed, he has atoned not only for his sinful sins performed in one life, but for those performed in millions of lives. For in a helpless condition, he chanted the holy name of Lord Narayan, even though he did not chant purely, he chanted without offense, and therefore he is now pure and eligible for liberation.
Yeah, so here comes the real answer. After telling so many things, Vishnu Dutta says, see, you are the supposed to be a protector, you are not doing this, you are not, you are this, that. And now they are coming to the final answer. They are saying that actually Ajamila has already atoned for all his sinful actions. So basically they are saying that, okay, you are saying that Ajamila committed sinful actions. Yes, but he has already, in this verse, the answer. Ajamila has already atoned because he has atoned not only for the sins performed in one life, but for those performed in millions of lives. Means whatever sins he has performed, not only in this life but even in the before life also, everything is atoned. For in a helpless condition, he chanted the holy name of Narayana. So this is what he chanted, and that's how the he's also, that is now the purport is going to be the full glorification of the holy name. How holy name is so powerful, even one holy name is so powerful, that is being told here. So even though he did not chant purely, he chanted without offense. So this is very important. So here Vishnu Dutta is saying that he did not chant purely. So there are three stages of chanting. One is Namabhas, second is Nam Aprad, sorry, Nam Aprad, Namabhas, and then Shuddhanam. So basically, he did not chant purely, but he chanted without offense. That means he was on the second stage, Namabhas stage, and then Shuddhanam. So he may not be Shuddhanam, but he was in Namabhas stage, but he was not Nam Aprad stage. So currently, most of us are in the stage of Nam Aprad. So we are in the first stage only, but Ajamila was on the second stage. And now, who can go to the third stage? Yes, what do you feel? Can we go to the third stage? Shuddhanam. Understood, no? Three things are there. Nam Aprad, Namabhas, Shuddhanam. Nam Aprad stage means you are chanting the holy name and still there are some offenses are happening. We are chanting and we are sometimes thinking, oh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. This devotee, no, very proud, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So basically our mind is filled with so many different things, or sometimes we are having some doubts on Lord only. So then this comes in the offense, Namapra stage. So most of us are in Namapra stage only, especially. But when we progress, like when we are able to see everyone, respect everyone, and nicely serve everyone, then we go to Namabha stage. After years of practicing, gradually we come to Namabha stage. So then how to approach from Namabha stage, how to elevate ourselves to Shuddhanam stage? Anyone knows how to do that? Is it possible or it is impossible? Yes, anyone?
What, Prabhuji?
It's possible.
Possible. Okay, Om Pro is saying possible. How is it possible?
Continuous chanting without offense,
Uh,
without doing. Vaishnava Aparad.
Yeah, then we will come to Namabha stage. How we will go from Namabha stage to Shuddha Nam?
Or mercy only.
Yeah,
Serving
mercy.
the Vaishnava, by serving the Vaishnavas.
Yeah, serving the Vaishnavas, we will come from Namapra stage to Namabhas. How to elevate further to Shuddha Nam?
By taking, after taking initiation, Guru.
Yeah. That also doesn't. Basically, when you serve the Vaishnavas, when you don't do offenses, all these things which are supposed to be to doing all the things, we go to Namabha stage only. What is that one thing which takes us from Namabhas to Shuddhanam? Is it possible with our endeavors?
Mercy.
Yeah,
But
mercy.
still we cannot, Rajit.
No?
I
Only
told mercy.
audible from Amarnath. The unmute was so fast.
Our we cannot do it, I'm saying.
Huh? Okay, again he is unmuted. Okay. So basically, the Namavas to Shuddhanam stage, we cannot come by our own endeavor. It requires the causeless mercy of the Lord and pure devotees. Then only we can come to the Shuddhanam stage. So in our hands only Namava stage. That platform is only in our hand. Shuddhanam is not in our hand. So not only Ajamila, nobody can chant pure holy name unless we have mercy of the Lord. So that's why they are saying that he did not chant purely, but he was chanting on Namabha stage, and that's how he could do it. So Umang Pro, do you have a laptop?
Yes,
In
please.
YouTube, can you find one? 1 minute. I will send you one link in the group. You can open it in YouTube and share it here. We want to see this video. I don't have YouTube access. Yeah, this link you can open and share it in this Zoom ID. Yeah. Yeah, you have to open the yes. Share the sound also.
Sound is there?
No, not coming. Share. There is one option. Share sound. Above in your Zoom. On the top. On the top there will be one option. Make it full screen. Yeah, here you can see how not to chant Japan. Why our chanting somebody is devotees playing game and chanting. This is called Japa. When Japa talk generally before Japa starts, so that you can chant and this is also in Japa. Lord is coming and he is coming to as soon as Lord comes, the devotees are busy, the feedback is only in their hands. Don't drink in excess of holy name and drink.
Hare Krishna. Hope you now know how not to chant. If you liked our videos, please hit like button. And
Now you can end. Yes. See, so these are the various ways how not to chant japa. So this is how our because sometimes when initial rounds we are very enthusiastic. Hare Krishna, 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds, and then we think, oh, enough rounds are there, so much. Then one becomes little relaxed, go little here, there, sometimes walking, child. So basically, the japa becomes, especially when one is alone, he has to be even more careful. Yeah, so one has to be very careful because when you are with devotees, no one is very careful to be attentive. Like when you are a group of devotees, then everybody is chanting very attentively. So you also feel, oh, everyone is chanting Hare Krishna. You also be attentive. Of course, nobody can see what is going on in your mind. That is only up to individual. But still, there are chances because when we are in devotees, it becomes very easy. But when we are devotees are not there, when we are alone, then we are only with our mind, and the mind is our worst enemy. And then mind will take us to different things, sometimes here, sometimes there. Sometimes people just the bid bag we have, no, one hand, one finger comes out. People keep scrolling the messages that time. So that is very bad habit. Mobile we should never keep during chanting time. We can keep it somewhere, put it for charging or some other place, but we should never keep mobile with us. Especially if the WhatsApp and these messages keep coming, that is very bad habit. So otherwise, what we are chanting, we are just chanting some as a ritual. We are just completing our rounds, but actually the Lord is not pleased by this endeavor. So that's why anyway we have to sit there. Anyway we have to chant 2 hours. We have to sit and complete our 16 rounds. Then why not to be attentive? Yeah. By being attentive, there are so many benefits. And by being not attentive, we are actually fulfilling the demands of the mind. Oh mind, whatever you want, I am just fulfilling. I am your servant. I am not Krishna's servant. So that is not the proper thing. Okay. So this translation is done, no? Reading. I think it is done. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji, done.
Done. Okay. Yes, Arvind Proof, purport. Can you read?
Yes, Prabhuji. Purport. The Yamadutas had considered only the external situation of Ajamila. Since he was extremely sinful thought throughout his life, they thought he should be taken to Yamaraja and did not know that he had become free from the reactions of all his sins. The Vishnudutas therefore instructed that because he had chanted the 4 syllables of the name Narayana at the time of death, he is freed from all sinful reactions. In this regard, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur quotes the following verses from the Smriti Shastra. Namno
नाम्नोऽप्यावाति शक्ति निर्हारणे हरे तावत् कर्तुं न शक्नोति पातकं पातकी नरः.
Simply by chanting one holy name of Hari, a sinful man can counteract the reactions to more sins than he is able to commit.
Yes, how many holy names?
One holy name.
Yeah, one holy name. So just one holy name is sufficient to counteract the uh, reactions of a person, sinful man, to more sins than he is able to commit. That many sins also one holy name is sufficient to counteract. So it's not that we have so much sins that even this chanting is not working. Some people say that, oh, I'm chanting from so long, but somehow anathas are still there. Maybe the chanting, the potency is not so much. So not like that. Actually, the one holy name is sufficient. Only thing is how much attentive we are. How much. So Ajamila, when he chanted, he was in the mood of that helpless condition. But how many times we experience that? That is very important. Okay, so this is basically Prabhupada is saying that Yamdutas considered only the external situation of Ajamil, and they did not know that by chanting sincerely, he has actually atoned for all the sins that he has committed. Yes, Ranup Prabhu. Next purport.
From if one chants, right? No.
अवशेनापि अन्नाम्नि कीर्तिते सर्वपातके पुमान् विमुच्यते सद्य सिंहा त्रष्टैर्मृगैरिव. Yeah.
If one chants the holy name of the Lord, even in a helpless condition, or without desiring to do so, all the reactions of a sinful life depart. Just as when a lion roars, all the small animals flee in fear. Garud Puran.
Yeah. If one chants the holy name, even in a helpless condition or without desiring to do so, all the reactions of his sinful life depart. Just as when lion roars, all the small animals flee in fear. So that is the power of holy name. सक्रेदुच्चारितं येन हरेर् अक्षरद्वयं बद्ध परिकरस्तेन मोक्ष.
By once chanting the holy name of the Lord, which consists of 2 syllables, Hari, one guarantees his path to liberation. Skand Puran. There are some of the reasons why Vishnudutas objected to Yamadutas taking Ajamil to the court of Yamraj.
Yeah, these are some of the reasons. So the reasons are valid or not valid? Valid or not valid?
Valid.
Yeah, it's valid. Why Vishnudutas objected the Yamdutas taking Ajamila to the court of Yamraj? Basically, Yamdutas wanted to take Ajamila for punishment, but now here are the references. Prabhupada, actually, they gave very less references. Prabhupada is giving more references. Like this, simply by Brahad, the Vishnu Puran and different Puranas, it comes, and only one holy name is sufficient to counteract the reactions to more sins than he is able to commit. Miss sins will be counteracted. And here it is said that even in a helpless, if chanting is done even in helpless condition or without desiring to do so, all the reactions of his sinful life depart. So basically, the medicine, when somebody is deceased, then the doctor will give some medicine. So the children and all, they don't want to take medicine. So then the mother will add that medicine in some food or something, and somehow she will feed the. So it sometimes it the medicine goes in the body of the child without his knowledge also. So, but just because he is not knowledgeable or he is not understanding that it was medicine, so will it affect him or not, or that medicine will cure his disease or not?
Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will cure him, because basically it doesn't matter whether he knows it or not, but because he has taken the medicine, it is going to cure him. So similarly, the holy name is also like medicine. So a person, whether he understands the potency of holy name or not, he is actually getting purified. So even one day our devotees, when Prabhupada's time, the devotees actually went doing Harinam different places, and they were doing different things and then going different places, and they told one person, hey, you chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. They were all chanting, dancing, jumping up and down, and this person says, I will do, he was like a atheist kind of thing, and he didn't like devotees or religious activities and all. So he went to the devotee and very angrily said, he said, I will do anything in this world, but I will never chant Hare Krishna. And immediately the devotees started jumping. He said, oh, he chanted Hare Krishna, he chanted Hare Krishna, and they started jumping again. And this person, no, no, I did not chant Hare Krishna. And they
One more.
again said, oh, you have again started chanted Hare Krishna. So basically, the person, even though he didn't wanted to chant Hare Krishna, still he chanted Hare Krishna, and he got benefit. So, and there are many such instances where people, like Prabhupada used to tell, no, chant, 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 and the person said, can't, can't, can't. So people are not ready to chant only. Sometimes we travel, no, from one place to another, vehicle and all we are traveling. So then beggars come, we give them prasad. We say that take this prasad, Hare Krishna we say. And they don't chant only Hare Krishna. We say please chant Hare Krishna, otherwise we are giving prasad, but at least you should chant also Hare Krishna. Some beggars will chant, some people, some beggars they just look at you and they just go. They don't even hear us. We tell them, okay, chant, chant, but they are having such, what we say, the so much sinful activities, they are not even able to chant also. So that is very unfortunate situation. So there are many instances where even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he used to go, he used to chant so much Hari 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 Hari. And at one place when he was doing Harinam Sankirtan, he was so much in ecstasy because as soon as he used to chant the holy name, he used to go into ecstasy. So one day there was one person on the river, bank of the river. It was, I think, boatman. So he went and that person was just engaged in his material things and all. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and touched him. Say Hari Hari. And as soon as he got the touch of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started saying Hari Hari Hari. It's like electric shock you get, no? So he got that kind of shock. He started Hari Hari Hari, Hari, Hari. And then he touched another man. He also started Hari Hari Hari. Another man, everyone started chanting Hari 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 Hari. So like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to be so, what we say, magnanimous. He actually distributed this holy name so freely. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's coming, this holy name was not so easily accessible for people. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and he understood now Kali Yuga is there, and if I don't give the holy name, we don't know what is going to happen to this Kali Yuga people. They will never get delivered. So he distributed the medicine freely. So it is like the most costly medicine, costly. It is like most valuable medicine. It's kind of amrit or nectar, which is given only to some pure personalities, chosen personalities. It should be given. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took it and he sprinkled over everyone, the entire Bharatvasis and the entire world actually. And he made the this also that what is that? Prithivati Achiyata Nagaradigram Sarvatra Prachar Hoibe Maruna. So my name will be spread all over the world. So he made that prediction, and Srila Prabhupada fulfilled it by spreading the holy name in making ISKCON temples all over the world, and making this Hare Krishna, chanting of the Hare Krishna and Sankirtan. So whenever we go out for Sankirtan, actually other people, many people get benefited through this. Unknowingly also, they don't want to hear, they don't want to come to temple also, but the devotees only come out, they give darshan of the Lord also, and they give the holy name, they give prasadam also, and books also. So everything, Krishna Shiksha, Krishna Darshan, Krishna Prasad, Krishna Bhakta Sangha. So all the things they get just by, that is the causeless mercy of the devotees. So now let us stop here, and tomorrow we will continue the section where the more glories of the holy name are going to come, and how exactly Ajamila got purified through the holy name, that we will see in tomorrow's session. Okay, any questions so far? So basically today we covered only two verses. I think 5, 6 and 7, 3 verses we covered. In the first section it was about how the person who is supposed to be protected, he is only exploiting the people. And in the second section it was about how Ajamila has already attained for all his sinful actions. So the next section of how Ajamila went through this process and how Vishnudutas help convincing Yamdutas that we are right and you are wrong. Now you go back and let us now Ajamila, let him take some more time, get more purified, and then we will take him back home, back to God. Thank you all very much for patiently listening. So we end our discussion here. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Mantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So Mohit Prabhu, you joined first time, no, today?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You can keep coming like this. Regularly
Yes,
we
Prabhuji.
have Saturday, Sunday, 5 to 5:45, 45 minutes we read.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.